So, do you ever feel like you are working so harder than everyone, but still you are earning less? So, why I'm saying this is like there are seven clear signs that people think that like I'm way hard, like I'm doing hard work and all, but still I'm paying less. Yes, there are seven signs. If you definitely feel that these kinds are like relatively connected to you, then yes, obviously you are paid less. So I'm going to talk about these myths kind of thing, as well as like a few facts which are actually been in the corporate workplace where like people feel like I am doing a lot of hard work but I am still paid, the new hire getting more paid and I am getting less. Everything is true as well. Okay, so in this video I'm just don't skip it, you will understand a lot about this, because I'm going to clearly explain like what are the different myths and different facts which has been used in the corporate. Okay, let's quickly jump into the video. So first, a new employer, I mean a new hire earns more than you. For example, like you have been working into this particular role for 3 to 4 years continuously, and every year you get like 2 to 4% hike. But suddenly another person coming to this role with relatively less 2 to 3 years of experience, and he is getting more than like 10 to 15% of hike. Then what is the being of that? Like, because sometimes right, companies like they offer higher salaries to attract the new talent. What they feel is like you have been tenured for 4 to 5 years. Okay, I might get a fresher for this particular role, and I can give a hike of this much of percentage. So people used to just jump companies. So this is also one of the things, because new employees paid more than like what for the same work what you do. So this is one way like people may you companies feel that you are outdated, no more your values required, so that could be a problem. Second, your salary hasn't increased for years, and that's what I said, right? For 4 to 5 years you're working in the same role, you'll getting like 2 to 4 to 6% of hike like every year, like evenly like 2 to 4. But the problem is like inflations are high rising up. Inflation in the sense like the market prices were higher up, like for example the petrol price, the groceries, school kids education, everything rises by 6 to 8% annually, but your salary still hikes by 3%. Then what happens? Obviously you are like losing money. This is one of the key factors, like why people are getting paid less and how the responsibilities increases and all. So this is one thing. Third, responsibilities keep increasing. For example, like you will be sticking in the same role, but you will have more tasks, bigger projects, like more team, bigger team to like handle. Like no promotions or pay increase, but you will be sticking in the same role with the same kind of package and same hike. So what does that mean? So nothing is like growing up for you. So this is one of the key sign, like people feel like my responsibilities are adding up day by day, but I'm not getting paid enough to that. So your workload will always grow, but the pay, the compensation, that doesn't. So this is one big sign. And you avoid talking salary things about with your colleagues, because people feel like you, for example, different experienced people will be there. You used to have lunches in the cafeteria and all. At the time, like casually if you speak about like I'm getting paid this much, I have got this much of hike and all. If someone says more hike, right, even though they have lesser experience than you, and if they say more hike, obviously you feel like very guilty. What, I am the senior most, I'm not getting this much, he or she is getting that much. So obviously we'll get to that kind of mentality, like people like feel like, oh no, I am underpaid, I'm not getting paid for what I am doing and all. So that is also one bigger problem, like why the comparison will kill you with respect to the pay. 5, the recruiters like they offer higher salaries. Okay, for example, like for the same role what you do, like if they are interviewing, right, they'll say that we'll pay 30 to 40% of hike more. So the new person who is joining, right, he'll obviously get 30 to 40% of more. And even if you are also trying out, right, so they'll also tell you like you get. So you have to think like in the same company, if I stay for another 2 to 3 years, maybe I get like from 7 to 10%. But if I jump a company, I might get directly 30% hike. So that also you have to think, like that underpaid statement will definitely be eradicated if you like jump companies. Or it's not about jumping, it's like to have a right move at what time. So that is very critical. So that's one good factor about like this underpaid thing. Now this is one most common thing. Company says there is no budget. This would have been come like the annual kickoff meeting or during the financial year closing and all. Like the company used to have some budgets for every year, like this much for the particular resource or this much for the project and all. And suddenly they say not this year we are not able to utilize it. But you might see like they'll start hiring at simultaneously. If they don't have budget, how are they hiring? But this is what the factor is happening. You have to get awareness. Okay, they are not giving the hike for me, but they are ready to hire a other person. So you have to get be prepared on these kind of signs if they are saying that there is no budget. Okay, so the last very important, your skills are valuable, but your salary isn't, because the current trending, like for example AI, ML, marketing, all this data science and all, these are very demanding skills. But the company, right? Maybe the company doesn't acquire those things, or they are not growing up much faster. Then you will be obviously underpaid. if there is a demand, for example, the AI, like there is a demand in other organization, they are able to have more kind of like AI related works and all, you can obviously go there. So that will give you more pay structure also. So this is the the last and more major underpaid signs that you need to understand. So all these like are very important. So if you recognize any of these signs, right, and you feel like, no, this is my time, I am no more being like belonging to here, or no, I don't have much growth and all, please do start, make a move. That's what I would say. So yes, this will definitely help you out. So if you feel like this video is very helpful in any way, do give a like, subscribe, so that I'll have happy to post more videos. Thank you.